What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about Twiztid's latest album titled The Darkness. Okay, if you follow me, you would already know who Twiztid is. They are a seminal horrorcore group from Detroit. They were affiliated with Insane Clown Posse for a while, and they recently got off of Psychopathic Records to form their own record label, and this is their first official release on their new record label, which is titled Magic Ninja Entertainment. You know, they were toying with a couple of names and they finally settled on Magic Ninja Entertainment. So shout out to Magic Ninja Entertainment. If you want to know a little bit more about them, check out my older reviews. These guys have been around for a long time putting it down, and they're back with this album. The original name of this album was supposed to be called The Moment You've All Been Waiting For. I believe that's what it was supposed to be called, because they released the EP in between their last album and this album, and they had a little promo for their next album, and it was supposed to be called The Moment You've All Been Waiting For. And they decided, I guess, to go with the name The Darkness, which basically, this title not only covers the theme of this album, but it basically covers everything that Twiztid has ever done in their career. Even when they were in House of Crazies and their solo shit, they're just a dark hip-hop group, and I love them to death because of it. A lot of their lyrics definitely speak to me personally, and it's properly named, although I was kind of looking forward to that album. Hopefully their next album will be called that. It still serves its purpose. Basically, the album title serves its purpose. Let's go into the artwork. It's a cool little slide case here, where the outside is cardboard. You got the track listing on the back, and you slide it out here. It's a little bit difficult. I'm trying not to rip it, because it looks like a... Hold on, I'm gonna... There we go. You see, it looked like a little thing right there, so you could peer into a window and see that child or whatever in the artwork there. And on the back, got a little something like an incantation, I guess. You open this bitch up, more cool artwork. Yeah, I don't know who did the art, but I really like it. Goes onto the CD, onto the actual insert. Take the CD out. Got more artwork on the back, and then you pull this bitch out, pull out the actual insert, and more artwork. Got Jamie Madrox and Monoxide, which are the two MCs in the group, drawn onto this shit. Here, let me open it up and show you the fucking actual full poster here. So you have a full fucking thing, including the front cover, which was that child I showed you before, and you flip it around and you got a demon or devil here with the fetus on this side, and Here you got the liner notes and the title of the album there. I like the artwork, like I said. That definitely goes with the theme of the album. Let's jump into the fucking producers on this bitch. You have Seven, who they've worked with before. Seven is closely affiliated with Tech Nine, for those that aren't familiar with Seven's production. So you got him, you got Fritz the Cat, who they've worked with in the past. Who I'm surprised to see on here is Jake One. Definitely a dope producer. I've mentioned Jake One before. Jake One works with everybody. That's why I gotta shout him out. This dude works with mainstream artists as well as underground artists, so that dude gets around. I definitely love Jake One. He did his thing on here. And you have Joe Strange and Eric Davey. Those are two other ones that were on here as well. Features, there wasn't any features besides Blaze Your Dead Homie, who they're closely affiliated with, because of their tenure with ICP. And you also have additional vocals by Ashley M. Price. Oh, another production credit is The Deadbeats. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave y'all out. And you have vocals by Bill Moseley, or Moseley, I guess that's how you say his name. So, production-wise, it was dope as fuck. If you follow Twiztid, like I do, you would already know that they love rhyming over dark-ass beats. Some of their beats are guitar-driven or rock-driven. And by the way, let me just clear the air with this, because this kind of pisses me off when it comes to categorizing Twiztid. Twiztid, they're a hip-hop group. I remember years ago I went into, I don't know if y'all remember this chain of stores called Coconuts, before it became FYE. And they had their album, The Freak Show, which was one of their, the album that they were signed to Island Def Jam with. And people were naming that, or labeling that, new metal. And they put stickers on it, new metal. I mean, I know this wasn't at every store, but I saw this at Coconuts, and it kind of pissed me off, because I remember their hit single at the time was We Don't Die. And it was kind of like rock driven, and I know rap metal and rap rock were big at the time, but they weren't a rap metal group. They're not a rap metal group. They're not a rap rock group. They're rappers. So let me just clear the air with that, so anybody that stumbles upon this video, get that through your fucking head. I guess because they were sort of shunned by the hip-hop community, and because the face paint, people assumed, oh well, they're just fucking rockers. No, they're MCs. Don't get it twisted. So I just had to get that out of the fucking way. I'm sick of motherfuckers confusing them for rockers. Pros and cons. There's not really too much that I could complain about this album. I'm a sucker for lyrical content. Y'all already know that. This album is no different as far as lyrical content. Like I mentioned before, the title basically tells you what you're getting into. This is a very dark album. Even though I feel that Twiztid has matured a lot, especially with their last couple of releases, or I should say especially with their last release, Abominations, that album was fucking insane, and they're on their mature shit. And a lot of people that follow me know how much I feel about artists evolving, and let me say this, I believe that Twiztid is one of the few groups that have evolved that I can still follow, and you still feel that they're staying true to themselves, because they're not out to make bullshit happy or quote unquote lighthearted music. You know, they're making their dark music, but it's more in a mature sound. I mean, they're still talking about the horrorcore shit. They poke at society. You know, they do the whole MC slaughtering shit. They touch on many different shit, many different fucking topics on here. Hold on, I'm trying to fight this thing back into this sleeve here. And you know, the beats on here are fucking dope. They talk about inner turmoil and bringing their darkness to the light, and it's just the whole theme of darkness is basically done to death on this album. I guess that's the only way for me to fucking put it. Fucking dope ass shit. Like one of my favorite tracks on here, "Take It Away." How I guess they're talking about meeting some type of closure, or being content with death, or just from what I got from that song, they're talking about some type of closure in I guess whatever in life, in problems, whatever, man. I mean, this album, I just can't get enough of it, honestly. I already listened to this shit 3 times. It's fucking ill as fuck. Definitely a dope album to start off 2015 with. Pick it up. Beat wise, again, you're not gonna be disappointed on it. Especially on Seance. Dope fucking minimalistic beat on that shit. Very dope. Very hip hop for those that like to mislabel Twiztid. Listening to that track itself. And you get a shitload of tracks on here. You got about 19 tracks, give or take. You know, some of them are skits, but chock full of tracks on here. Shout out to Twiztid. Love you guys. Shout out to Blaze, your dead homie. Even shout out to ICP, even though you're not on their label. But good luck on your Magic Ninja Entertainment. Hope you sign some dope ass artists on there, and I hope more artists are open to working with you after they listen to this album. And anybody who's that close-minded to Twiztid because of what they look like and shit like that, I'm urging you to go back in their catalog, even as far back as House of Crazies. Check out dudes like the ROC and shit like that. You're not gonna be disappointed, especially when you get up to this shit. But my rating of this, I would probably give it in between an 8 and a 9. Fucking dope fucking album. Love these guys. I'm rambling. Y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, and that's it. All right. Peace, bitches. Support dope shit. I'm out.